Go to the theater or watch a movie at home, Michael Cook's got you covered. He's going to review The Protege and Sweet Girl.
Yes, let's start off with The Protege first. This is playing starting today at theaters. Basic plot line is Maggie Q is the sort of adopted daughter of Samuel L. Jackson. He rescued her as a young child from Vietnam from being harmed and hurt. At the beginning of the film, we see that both of them are paid assassins, where they kill the bad guys for money, and they have a wonderful father-daughter relationship.
It's hard to believe Samuel L. Jackson in that role.
Yeah, exactly. He's usually in these, other kind of dramas. But anyway, it's not a giveaway because we see from the trailers Samuel L. Jackson's character is killed at the beginning, setting off Maggie Q on a revenge to figure out who killed him and why. The basic plot line involves that she was trying to find the son of a business tycoon who died like 30 years before, and there's a mystery. Why is everybody who's asking about this lost son all of a sudden ending up dying? Maggie Q, we've seen her in other movies such as Mission Impossible 3 and some other good action flick. Here she really shines as an action star. She's very believable. Michael Keaton plays an assassin hired by another company who's out to get her, but they still develop a bit of a flirtatious friendship all the while. Of course, Michael Keaton is 71, and they have him in fight scenes, and there are times when it's like, clearly, that's a body double.
It's a double?
It's clearly like, that's not Michael Keaton flipping over the dead.
He's Batman.
Exactly. But he's still in good shape, and you still do believe him that he does have the chops to fight Maggie Q's character. This was just an enjoyable action flick. The plotting gets a little convoluted in terms of the story of this businessman and what he was about, and that part just kind of falls, gets confusing in the third act. But in terms of an action flick, this is an enjoyable kind of an August movie summer action flick that you would probably enjoy if that's, kind of the genre that appeals to you. A lot of nice houses, and, I like that a lot of it was filmed in Southeast Asia, so you have some good cinematography there. So all in all, this was a decent flick, a decent action flick. I hope Maggie Q does some more action movies because she has the skills, which is why I give this movie a 7.5 out of 10.
So maybe Maggie Q can have some more action movies. Maybe this is a genre Samuel L. Jackson can get into.
He really should do some action flicks. I hope he gets out of those Merchant Ivory drama films. The next movie to talk about is called Sweet Girl. This is premiering today on Netflix. It stars Jason Momoa and Isabel Merced. So basically it's Aquaman meets Dora the Explorer, because both of those actors have been in those franchises. Basic plot line is Jason Momoa he's married. Isabel Merced is his daughter. His wife is dying of cancer at the very beginning of the film, and there is a generic drug that could save her life. But sadly, the evil big pharma companies held off the production of this company, frankly, to make more money. Jason Momoa's character threatens the head of this pharmacy company, and then that's when all hell breaks loose with all the bad guys who are coming after him to take him and his daughter out. They're set up in Pittsburgh, but they're trying to flee because they did some things that they shouldn't have done. Jason Momoa's character, of course, Jason Momoa, he's 6'4" and just hulking and brooding, so he kind of stands out in a crowd. He's kind of hard to hide from. There are some good action flicks, but look, this movie is just convoluted in just so many different ways. There's not very particularly drawn out characters. There is a major third act plot twist, which of course I will not give away, but that kind of works, but then kind of like it's just a bit of a reach where you're thinking, just really, is this really the plot twist that you're going for? Because it doesn't play off. The villain is not particularly that interesting and not fully fleshed out. So this is a movie where, of course, Jason Momoa is, a fantastic action star, and you believe it. All in all, I really particularly don't recommend this movie which is why I give it a 6 out of 10.
6, okay, that's not too good.
Yeah.
You get a 6 out of 10 in school, that's an F.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, yeah, you showed up to class and put your name on the paper. That's kind of like that.
I did that a couple times and walked out, dropped the class. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
Let's go check in with Rance right now, and you say I play.
I did too, Pat.
I know, right?
Yeah, let me give a shout out.